makeup, so let's get into it. In specific, well, to be more specific, not in specific, that's not proper English. It will be mainly a new eyeshadow palette. Well, two new eyeshadow palettes, but I have used one of them quite a lot. Do I have anything in this makeup bag that's new? Well, I've got this Hourglass Ambient Lighting Luminous Flush. It's not new, but I've barely had any use out of it. So what I want to do is see if this is glowy enough to stop me buying the CoverGirl one. But before we get into all this, we need to put skincare on. There's actually some skincare in here, isn't there? Which is also new. Well, not new, I've just not used it. Supposed to be doing videos with it. So we've got... Let's have a look. We've got the number 7 Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Day Cream. We're going to use this. It's got an SPF of 15, which isn't great. You know, you would never go out with just this on your face. You would at least put the SPF 50 on. Suitable for sensitive skin, and it's just a really nice travel size. It's 25ml. And then we've got the number 7 Protect and Perfect Lip Care, and this is 10ml. So shall we start by putting this on? So it has a little, it's just a cream, which I was surprised at when I got it. Ugh. Far too much. Nice though. And that's really, really hydrating. It's going to be even more so now because I put too much on. Just says it's lip care, suitable for sensitive skin. Smooth on and around your lips every morning and evening and early and anytime, sorry. They need a little extra care. This is really, really nice. I'd probably get that in full size. Now let's go in with this. What does this one say? For best results, use every morning. Massage in upwards circle over your face and neck after applying your Protecting Perfect Intense Advanced Serum. I don't have it. I don't have a serum. I've got a serum in another number 7 on a completely different subject altogether. The curls. They're curling. I think this is the best I've had my curls in a long time. I'm really happy with them. Normally it's like, but I did only wash it yesterday. But even so, like sleeping on it normally isn't great for me. Normally, like it's all frizzy. But I did get some new products to try from Aussie. It's called the Aussie Bouncy Curl range. They sent me such a cute bundle. I don't even want to put a clip in, even though I know I should. Yeah, we will. Oh, yesterday in TK Maxx. I get these clips from TK Maxx. So, went to a different TK Maxx, went to one in Southport, and they literally had a clip that looked like a suitcase. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it was only £5. If that's there, when I go on Friday, I'm going to pick it up. Because we all know I love a good clip. People say to me all the time, why don't you just use a headband? Well, because it ruins the curl pattern. I'm just going to put some on my neck because that's what it's telling me to do. Bit more. Yeah, an SPF 15 is just absolutely shocking. Especially for me, I need at least an SPF of 50. They did send me number 7 quite a lot of products, and it's got a primer, and that's got an SPF of 50, so I have been using that when I need to go out. You don't need to say hello more than once, Saeed. I have seen it. Hello to you. Welcome. Right, I'm going to go in with the Catrice Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum now. I love the colour of your eyes, thank you. Like I said, please don't spam. Oh, you're a different person. Hello, Olivia. Saeed, don't spam the chat. How's everyone's Saturday going? What you all doing? Okay, let's just let that sink in. And then need to get some primers on. I normally use a glowy one, so like the Wet n Wild Mega Glow, Glow in Love. So this is really good. It's got a lot of skincare properties, 4% niacinamide, 8% glycerin. So I normally use something like this for kind of the outer side of the cheeks, and then for where I've got pores, then I will put a different primer on. What do you mean, Keely? You're gonna come into somebody's chat and say that you need to explain yourself? Otherwise it's just a dumb question or a dumb statement in this fact. It's not even a question, is it? What's this new button down here? Oh, playing games. No, thank you. Hi, girl. Hi, Fub. Right, I'm going to go in with some Danessa Myrix. This is the Universal Blurring Balm Powder. Not too sure how I feel about it. Oh, your name's Lily. Hi, Lily. How are you? I'm glad you're well. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I have got a sore arm, but that's been ongoing since October, so that's not going to get any better anytime soon. I can't complain. Well, I can, but I'm choosing not to. Oh, that's bad, I know. It's called frozen shoulder. It's not great. I can only lift my arm, like my left arm, up so high, like to there. Okay, I guess it's foundation time now. And I do want to use a brush for this foundation. I have cleaned quite a lot of my brushes, not all of them, but we've got all this. These are all clean now. So what I want to do, I just saw the brush then through the camera. Oh, it's here. What I want to do, I want to use this for foundation. I wouldn't ordinarily use a brush for foundation. And then I've got some eyeshadow brushes in this little pouch here. Wow, that's a lot. It's not even half the collection. All this needs to be washed. All that needs to be washed. I've got some in the bathroom that need to be washed, so it's just doing bit by bit. I think the other day though, when I washed all them, there was 25 brushes there. Hi, Whitey. Right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this Body Collection London, well, Body Collection England. What is your name, by the way? My name's Andrea. So the channel is Makeup Tutorials with Andrea. So Body Collection England Illuminating Liquid Foundation. I'm just trying to use it up. That's what this little sticker is on it for there. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is put some spray on the brush, and that will allow it to move around the face better. So we'll use this Essence one, because I think Essence is accessible in most places. So we've got the Essence Bouncy Plump Hydrating Dewy Spray. I know who Michael Jackson is, but why did you come in and just say Michael Jackson? I didn't understand that. Now, if you would have come in and said, do you like Michael Jackson? That would be a different matter. You being on tomorrow, probably. I can't say for 100% because normally I go to my mum's for Sunday dinner. Well, I will already be there, I think, if I stay over. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to be staying over tonight, but she does only live like 5 or 10 minutes away. So if I come on, it will be earlier, much earlier than it is now. It will be around 6 UK time. Right, so let's get some on. Let's see how the brush does. And then we will just blend it in. This is definitely faster. There's no doubt about that. Faster than the sponge, which is unusual, because you'd think a sponge would be quicker. I've just got to make sure that I wash it every 2 or 3 days, this brush. Oh wait, I have to do my own work. Oh, okay, you don't have to be here. I mean, I appreciate you being here, but if you've got things to do, Lily, you just go and do them. Education is important. I tell my niece that all the time. This is her last year in high school. And I'm like, you need to knuckle down. And especially if she wants to be a doctor like she does. She's got many years in front of her that she's going to have to be studying, especially at college. Seems to be blending out really, really nice. Oh, you're back. You've not done your homework already, have you? Have a look in this mirror. Oh, that looks a lot better than it would normally look with a sponge. Maybe it's a sponge I'm using, I don't know. I only had to do English. She was only gone a second. What do you mean, bye? Are you going already, Amira, sorry. Hi, Katja. Right, concealer now then. I wondered where this is. This is my Scent Addict perfume in there. I must have just tossed that in there the other day. Hey, Agno. Shannon, hello, friend. How are you? How's life treating you? Where's that brush? No, I need it. I need an actual, crease concealer brush. This is a concealer brush. I've got a new one, but I want to take a photo of it first for Instagram. Slay. How are you doing? I'm okay, thank you, Agnar. Alright, I guess. How about yourself? Oh, that doesn't sound good. Are you sure? If you don't want to tell me on here, you can always DM me on Instagram. I'm just still in pain. I'm going to doctors next week, Shannon. But I just don't want to complain about it anymore. I'm boring myself. Never mind you guys. And did you know it's my birthday? Happy birthday! How are you? How old are you? Haha. I'll message. Haha. I'll message you in a little bit. Yeah, you do that. We're using new makeup today. That might cheer you up. Are you 12 today? Make the most of not being a teenager yet, because next year you'll be a teen. And then, I mean, you're still very young. And this brush again. I am going to sleep now. Goodbye. Goodbye. You have a really nice sleep. I hope you got spoilt today as well. That looks nice actually. Let's now do brows. I want to try and find the next one because I used the Fine Cosmetics the other night. And I like to use them in rotation. This is deep brown, I think. I'll check the shade in a minute. Oh, I almost had a panic attack, Shannon. So I was trying to book a hair appointment with my hairdresser. With all the haircuts I've had over the years, I've now come to realise, go to someone with curly hair. Go to someone with curly hair because no one else knows how to treat hair. Like, if you go to someone who's got straight hair, yes, the hairdressers, but they don't know how to, like, maintain or, like, cut someone's hair if they don't have curly hair themselves. And I was looking at the appointments online, and there was no appointment for my hairdresser, and I'm like, oh my gosh, has she left? Because it wasn't that long ago that her and her partner had a baby. So I'm like, has she left? Then I thought, no, surely she wouldn't have left. And I saw her last week. Well, it was a few weeks back. So I went into the hairdresser's today, and I said, does such a body still work here? And she went, oh yeah. And I said, well, can I make an appointment? And she went, the thing is, we've all gone self-employed. And I'm like, oh, okay. Shall I make an appointment with her direct then? And she said, no, I can book you in. She said, when were you thinking? So I'm going to go in at the end of June. I think it's 26th of June. And I'm hoping, I mean, you can't see it now, but here there is just so much volume. And I like a bit of volume. I personally think it's the way I parted my hair. I asked the hairdresser, I said, why is it growing on one side more than the other side? And she said, well, it could be for a number of reasons. Your curl pattern's just growing differently as you get older. Also, it could be the way you're sleeping. It could be the products you're using. So just speak to your hairdresser when you come for the appointment, and I guess we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna have a new haircut. Basically, I'm gonna get her to, she said, get her to put layers in, like especially up at the top, and then a trim. Like, that's where it's sitting at the moment, and I really, really like the way it's looking. I like these curls. I mean, I washed my hair yesterday. Should have seen the knots. The knots were just horrific. And yeah, I got sent some new hair products, some curly girl hair products, so they've been just a godsend. So I'm really enjoying them. Right, it's powder, isn't it? Powder time. I'm going on a rant, aren't I? Maybelline Fit Me Fairlight. Again, this is something that isn't new. I'm just using it up. Lately, in the live stream, they have been so quiet, and I mean so quiet. There's nobody been here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether to continue doing them or just do TikToks. I know I can't do both. Jane, hello, lovely. I was just saying before you ladies came in how many brushes I've washed. I'll show you actually. So I washed all these. I washed. My friend Lisa got me this Glaminatrix set last year, I think it was. But there's other brushes in it, so I washed all them as well. What I haven't washed is always, these need washing. One step at a time, Andrea, one step at a time. Because I've been like, for this, I've been saying you need to wash those Glaminatrix brushes and use them. They weren't cheap. And I feel like they've been in that bathroom at least a good 6 to 8 months. So I finally got around to doing it. I was watching a YouTube video and I just thought, well, while you're watching that, don't sit idle. Go and do some brush washing and go and put some laundry on. So that's what I did. And I'll probably do it again tomorrow. Oh, don't you just hate it when stuff comes through constantly? TikTok, WhatsApp. Hey Matilda. Okay, so bronzer time. So we're going back into the hourglass. I can see that this here is flattening out a lot. I cannot wait until we see some pan there, because that's what it is. It's a project pan moment. What brush am I using for this now? Shall we use this one? It's like a dual-ended one. So goodness me. Right, that needs blending out. I know that. We'll do that now, actually. What's everyone been doing today? Anything nice? I've just stayed in. It's been a nice day though, hasn't it? Nicer today than it was yesterday. Cooler here today, which was nice. Oh, really? It's quite cool there yesterday. I don't know if you're going to see it, right? I knew I was close. Oh, I don't think you're going to see it because it's brown. You can just about see that. Can you see it? Tell me you can see that. You can see that, right? I've hit pan on the bronzer that's been taking me over a year. It's an old palette, so I am chuffed to bits. Get some on my nose. So happy, Jane. Happy, happy, happy. Doing my happy dance. It's a nice rosy brown bronzer. Apparently, when you hit pan on these hourglass products, apparently it just goes really, really quick. So I'm going to focus my brush around there now. Oh, when I do the next update, it's going to be amazing because there's going to be so much more pan. I'm going to have to take a picture now of what it looks like now and then what it looks like, because I've got about 2 or 3 weeks, I think, before I next do my project pan update. Hi Andy, just dropping in to say hi. I'm at a friend's house. Well, hello, have a good evening, MG. Lovely shade of bronzer that. I like it, I think it's nice. What I might do that I've not done in a long time is go in with some concealer, do you know, just to shape it here. So this is the 17 concealer. I went into Boots and like in Southport and they had all shades of this concealer, which I should have got myself a backup because I love this concealer. And then they had other concealers, like colour correcting concealers is what I'm trying to say. But I don't normally colour correct. Where's that other brush? Oh, it's here. I'll go into Primark with you on Friday. Yeah, I saw the Primark and I just didn't have time to go in. And I'm like, Mum, next time we go, you need to get up earlier. I mean, it's a shame for her, you know. She's on so many meds. And she has these particular meds for her heart that she was going to skip. And I said, no, you're not skipping them. I said, I've got an appointment at the job centre. The reason I'm coming back is because I pay £5.50 for a ticket into the city that I live. So I may as well just pay an extra £1 and then I can come to Southport. So that'll be nice. I didn't really get to see anything, but I said to her, I said, look, I said, eat something at home. And if we tend to see anything when we're out, we can always grab something later on in the afternoon. Like, I'll go to my job centre appointment, I'll go and grab some breakfast, because I'll have to wait for her. And then I'll meet you about 12 o'clock, because I'm going to be out of my appointment at 11. Right, that's good. Right, now I want to see what this looks like, this Luminous Flush blush. Oh, damn concealer's dropped. So I think this, well, the CoverGirl, what's it called? Pretty Pink or something like that, duped it off this one. I'm almost sure they have. So it looks like that. I want to see what this looks like. Did you go into the charity shops? No, I didn't make it. Basically, we got there really, really late. We went into Prezzo Italian for, obviously, something to eat. By the time we was out of there, it was 5 o'clock. And then the shops close at, like the charity shops close at 5. And we didn't get into any of those. I did see the British Heart Foundation that you was telling me about, though. It is just furniture like the one in, I nearly gave the city I live in away then. So I wouldn't have gone in there anywhere. But then there was the likes of Oxfam I saw. And who's to say that I'd even want anything, but it's nice to actually look around. So, no, we didn't get there, unfortunately. So I was a little bit mad because I paid quite a lot of money. I paid a lot of money for the bus fare, a lot of money for the meal. But we can come back on Friday, it's no big deal. That bit's darker than that, but it's a really nice blush. What? What are you talking about? PMZ. Explain yourself. That's a nice blush. I just need to blend it out a bit more with this brush. Oh, I'm so impressed at the fact, because I've been working on that bronzer for ages, you know I have. That bronzer will be the same size as this. It might even be bigger. Yeah, we're just diffusing it a little bit. That's nice, actually. I mean, I only want to go into charity shops because I see people on TikTok all the time thrifting, and it's like, why did they have such good charity shops and ours are not so good? I don't know what you mean. You need to be more specific. No, I don't think so, Leah. Or Jodie. I don't remember you. Are you sure it was my channel? Normally if you was a regular, I would remember you. Right, I'm going to go in with the hourglass. No, the hourglass. My mind's on the hourglass now. The Colourpop Lunch Money. I was here like last year, but then I got a new phone and forgot your channel. Oh my god, hi. Well, hello. So, you wasn't subscribed then? Because if you would have been subscribed, all you would need to do is log in. And your subscriptions would come up on your channel. You shouldn't need to remember anyone. You can't remember every YouTuber that you watch, can you? That's why you have to. Well, not have to, but that's why you basically click the bell, click the notification bell. And then you get notified every time someone does a video. Right, we're going to use the MAC Soft and Gentle as well, because this is another project pan. I mean, I'm saying I'm using new makeup, but it's just really the eyeshadow palettes, isn't it? Really? The Hourglass blusher isn't new, but it's kind of not been used, so I guess it is new. How is it? Oh, but I've already read that one. I was subscribed, I was in my mum's account, but on my new phone. Well, So you set up your own account? That's probably what the problem was then. That looks nice. Glowy! Right, let's go in with the Beauty Crop Amelia Olivia Glow Milk Mist. I am subscribed now. Have you turned your notifications on, hon? Because then you will definitely get notified every time I go live or every time I put a video up. Yes, love that. Thanks. Right. Now it's eyeshadow base. No, I forgot to do that, and I've already put setting spray on now. Huda Beauty Glowish, it doesn't matter, we won't use that today. How do I turn the notifications on? Okay, so if you go to somebody's channel, you click on the bell, and that's it. The notifications are instantly turned on. Hi, Kiani. Hi, how are you? I'm okay. How are you? Urban Decay eyeshadow primer portion we're using today. Well, we use it every day until it's done. You know, TikTok have been sending me some, like, the kind of like flashback memories. Eye looks you did this time last year, those kind of things. And I've been posting them to YouTube Shorts and they're doing really well, like over 1,000 views. But they are so pretty. Like the eye looks, it's like I need to do that eye look on soon. The palettes, the palette I've been showing is the Kyma Cosmetics Frosted Fairy palette, and I know there's a lot of drama around it, but it's only makeup. You know, I'm gonna use it up. Why are you doing your makeup at 9:30? Well, 9:25. Well, because everyone around the world can watch it, not just us in the UK. It's a makeup channel. It's not the fact. It's not the fact that I'm. Well, I am going out after this. I'm going to my mum's. It's the fact that people watch in America, Australia, India, all over the world. It's not just us in the UK that are watching Leah. I haven't looked at makeup in town for ages. Want to go to Superdrug? Yeah, I saw that you had a Superdrug. I'm like I was on the bus at the bus station. No, I was on the bus. No, I was at the bus station. Get your facts right. And I saw someone had come to you know, to my town, and they'd gone to Primark, and I'm like, well, why? Why you know? Do they not have a South? Do they not have a Primark there? But they did, and I'm like, why don't they just go there? I mean, you guys might have something different than we have. I love the 3 for 2 in there. Yeah, it's still quite expensive though, isn't it? So, what am I doing now? Eyeshadow. Let's put this bag over here. Right, so definitely doing the Natasha Denona one. I'm going to try and do some shades that I haven't already done. So this is the Eye Sculpt Texture and Tone palette. Have used it before. You can see I've used it. It is new though. The ones that I haven't used really are the second half of the palette. I've used the shimmer, but like when it gets to these, I haven't used them. So let's see what we can do with them, if anything. Oh no, I'm not using that today. Though I'm using this new eyeshadow palette that I picked up from TK Maxx a while back. And it's got mattes in it. It's one from Kiko, and it's a collaboration with Sarah Sampaio. I don't know if you guys have heard of her. So I paid £5.99 for it, and it should have been £22. They really remind me of the Pat McGrath Labs ones. I think it's quite small primer compared to other towns and cities. Well, the one that's in my city, I'm surprised we are even called a city because it's very, very small. I mean, obviously the one in Manchester is going to be much bigger, and even the one in Blackpool, but it looked pretty average size to me. Right, so Sarah Sampaio, Kiko, it's called Dazzling Daydream, and it's just your basic eyeshadow palette. So we're going to see what we can use out of these. Right, I need a very light brown. There's no light brown in this, and they're too dark. Like these two shades here, these two mattes are way too dark. So let's get that Natasha Denona palette back. Right, so we're going to stick around I2, and then these ones going down here as well. Liverpool is massive, lots of floors there. I wouldn't know my way around there. I've been to Liverpool a couple of times on the train, but I'm not comfortable with it. The bus that I got to Southport takes you all the way to Liverpool. Maybe we'll do that next time. Right, so let's have a look. Right, let's see if this brush will work. It's very, very cute, Odin's Eye. It came with some eyeshadows that I got off my friend, which I still haven't used. Some single eyeshadows last year. Right, so we're going to go into I2 first. Maybe it'd be just that shade that I need to go in, and then we can use the Kiko palette. It's not... I haven't used my Natasha Denona, my dream palette yet, but I'm saving it to use, I guess. What are you saving it for? Get it used. What about that other one, that Urban Decay one that you rebought? Have you used that? Right, it was lovely to pop in and chat, but off to bed now. I was up early in the morning. See you soon. Yeah, see you soon, Jane. Thank you for being here. It's so perfect. Haha, I have used that one. I haven't got the palette by Natasha Denona you just mentioned. I haven't got that one. Okay, I'm really hungry. So hungry. I've not had a lot to eat today. Okay, let's go in with this one. They don't have shade names, it's just shades 1 to 5, so that's shade 2 then. It's just a really nice brown. Came with the matching blush and highlight trio. Nice. Yeah, let's use Glaminatrix EO1 just to blend out. Just looks like that. I've been going to sleep at 2:40 AM every day for a week. Oh, that's way too late. I'm a night owl though. I don't sleep well at all. The aim of the game with eyeshadow is always make sure your eyeshadows are blended in, especially until you go on to the next eyeshadow. Maybe I'll just use this one on the lash line. I won't put this one on. So we'll put it on. No, we'll put the glitter glue on first. Where did I put that? Get some and this will keep the eyeshadow from creasing as well. Not that I need it to stay on for long, because obviously I'm only doing this eye look for the purpose, or this entire makeup look for the purpose of the video. It's not like I need it to stay on for X amount of hours, for instance. I've got another brush by Tricks for the lash line. Where is it? Maybe not. Oh, it's there. Right, so the next one is we're going in with shade 4, which is this. And this has got some red in it. I'm gonna get at least 3 different looks out of this. I feel like today though, I feel like I want to use this one. It's got like a peachy vibe to it. There's no inner corner. There's just versatility and variety to do like 3 different looks, but I just wish it would have had a lighter shade, like another matte and just maybe 2 shimmers. And that's not normal for me to say, to be honest. Normally I say I like more shimmer than matte, which you've got in this palette, but you don't have light shades. So on first impressions, that's what I think. Let's go in with this. Ooh, they feel so soft. That is beautiful. And what I do with shimmers, I just put them on with a finger. These are really soft. And build it up to how I like it. So, love that shade there. So we've got these 2 shades to use, so Sunday and Monday. Definitely have to come back now and use those shades. And then we can move on to a different palette. So I've got quite a few new palettes in here. Actually, I want to go back in. Well, I need to go in with the inner corner anyway from the Natasha Denona palette, but I want to go in with I1. I just got notification. Oh no! How are you, Cheryl? I've just used a new palette. Well, really 2 new palettes, but I've used the Natasha Denona one quite a bit. And also, let me show you this. Do you know how I've been working on that Hourglass palette for goodness knows how long? It must be at least a year, maybe more. The bronzer especially. Right, let me zoom in. Look. I've hit pan. Ah! So once the bronzer's out of the way, then I think the blushes definitely need to get worked on, but it was always the bronzer that I wanted to just hit pan on. I'm just wondering if I should go in with that powder. No, we'll go in with some more of this spray before I put the mascara on. I'm hanging in here. I finally drove yesterday. We did so from driving a stick shift. Just want my face all glowy and like dry around my eyes. I don't want my mascara to be like down here. So yeah, I'm really I'm so happy about the bronzer, because it was taking me ages, and somebody said, like, with these palettes in general, once you get to the pan stage, they just go down, they flatten so quick. You can see it here. So I'm going to stick to around there and we'll see. I mean, you can see I've already used all the powder up. That was done over the course of a year and a half, I think. So, like, if they bring a palette out like that, an hourglass one like that with a giraffe on the front, I'll be buying that this year in the holidays. Okay, I'm off on a tangent. Let's get some mascara on. Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes. This Kiko palette's really pretty. I'll show that in a minute, Cheryl, because you didn't see it, did you? Oh, and I've also not put an inner corner on, so I need to do that. I mean, I don't know what your plans are tomorrow, but I'll probably do another live tomorrow, with the same palette, because it's got 3 shimmers, and but I'll probably come back about 6:30 UK time. So I've not really been doing live streams a lot. Right, now we're going in with C1. This is going to be the inner corner. Right, and then it's just lip time. What are we using for our lip? My stomach's growling like nobody's business. You know what I feel like doing? What I've not done in a long time? A red lip. Let's go for that. around 10 a.m, 9 to 10. Oh, it's early. For summer, I really like a good orange toned red. And we've got one here by Maybelline. It's one of my favourites, this. Maybelline Super Stain Matte Ink in the shade Heroin. I came across a look that I did, and I was talking about it on TikTok, and it said, and in today's video, I'm using heroin. And I'm like, you are so cringe. But yeah, we're going to use it. I think the shade Heroin is the only shade that would probably get. I've got a few reds by them. They are really good lipsticks, but I think I would only get this shade. Should look a bit better when it settles down, but I really like that shade. Oh, now I can't get it in to put it away. It's not that one, is it? Anyway. I don't know, I mean, I think it's because there's the lights on it. I don't feel like I've got enough blush on, but I don't want to put any more blush on, and let's take the hair down and see if that makes a difference. I don't want to put any more blush on and it just look absolutely ridiculous, because you know I don't do that whole blush blindness thing. Yeah, that looks better. I mean, it's absolutely amazing how, when your hair's up, putting it down to how it was. Have I got red lipstick? Yeah, I've got red lipstick on me. Putting it down to how it was will look better. But yeah, I really, really like that. Looks really, really summery, doesn't it? That pops. Woohoo, that pops. Thank you. Hi, Chloe. You've caught me as I'm going out, hun. Beautiful, thank you. So, I mean, the eyeshadows, they don't look sparkly. Can I do something over the top of them? But then it's not testing the palette out, is it? And this is all about testing the palette out. So we won't put anything over the top of it. I do have some nice singles in here that we could have put over the top of it. But then it's not testing the Kiko palette out. Oh, I did say to Cheryl and anyone that's come in just recently, I would show you what palette I've used. Has anyone heard of Sarah Sampaio? Apparently she's an actress. You are a dancing queen. Thank you. That song's in my mind now, Chloe. Right, so this is what it looks like. So it really reminds me of the £5 Pat McGrath Labs palettes that she brought out. I don't have any of them, but this should have been £22 and I only paid £5.99 for it from TK Maxx. Look, it says collaboration Sarah Sampaio, and then this is what the palette looks like. So today I will go through the shades that I used. So let me show you in the Natasha Denona palette. So Natasha Denona Eye Sculpt Texture and Tone palette. I think from here I only used eye2, like in the crease. I did use eye1 as well. Didn't use anything else from there. And then I went into this Kiko Sarah Sampaio. Went in with this shade on the outer corner here. That's what you see in there. Blended it. This shade here. So that's number 2. This is number 4. That's on the lash line. It looks a bit red for my liking, but I'll know for next time. And then number 5 is what's all over the lid there. I mean, they look sparkly, or it did look sparkly before I dug my fingers in. They are incredibly soft. That's what I will say about them. So let's show you this one on my finger. So that's what's on my lid. And that's what it looks like. So yeah, like with main shimmer eyeshadows, what I do is put them on with a finger. The heat of the finger warms them up on the eyes, and I just keep tapping it on until I'm ready. Well, until I like how it looks. Now that song is running through my head too. I know. I don't want to start singing it though because I am tone deaf. I just can't sing. Very stunning. Thank you, Cheryl. That's beautiful. Thank you, Cheryl. So I'm gonna go now because my mum's expecting me. Thank you so much for being here. It means a lot. And hopefully I'll see some of you tomorrow night when I do the next live stream. Bye, guys.